Hello everybody, today we will focus on your footwork. So you can now create a lattice, with some tape or chalk and draw some lines on the ground. And then we can focus on footwork. That means on the balance, on the coordination, combining strikes and defenses with your footwork, and also on your weight shift when you are doing the strikes and defenses, and how to improve your footwork. So let's start. So I recommend 9 fields, but you can also work with 6 fields or 4 fields. And one field has the length of 1.5 of my foot, but just keep it for orientation. The lattice is now a good tool to check out your footwork if you are stable enough, for the distances. So when you are training more now for the half distance, it's important that your feet are diagonal, okay, in the fields. When you drill, for example, the clinch stance, it's okay that your feet are side by side. But now you can check out that your legs are not, one leg is behind the other, because this is not stable enough, for example, for the throws and sweeps, we have in Muay Thai. So just check out now your stance, if it's stable enough, and the lattice will show you. I will show you the footwork in Southpaw, but in the end it doesn't matter because it's a solo footwork drill for Muay Thai. And now the Orthodox has to rethink what the Southpaw is doing all the time. So don't worry. So now you can just get familiar with the lattice. I choose here a T form, but you also can do other forms with your lattice. Just feel free and train now forward, backward, and sideward steps. And now you can focus on the direction and leading foot. So remember, when you're going forward, your front foot is doing the first step. When you're going backward, your back foot, and so on. So now you can also train with the lattice your other stance to improve your stability and your footwork. You can now use the lines of your lattice to drill the clinch stance. So you're training now a stable stance for the clinch and to be outlined of your opponent, to have the control. So you can't be so easy swept and thrown, and you can better sweep and throw. Now it's time to combine your footwork with your fight rhythm, because sometimes when you're focusing on footwork, the rest gets stiff. So now just focus on your whole movement of your body and your rhythm. Just remember, stiff movements and muscles make your strike slower. So now you can combine your footwork with strikes. For example, here with the jab and hooks. Going forward, I combine the jab with my front leg. So this is a parallel footwork. And going backward, I combine my jab with my back leg. So this is a diagonal footwork. So feel free to train these different types of footwork strikes combinations. Don't forget to combine your imagination with your movements and your strikes. For example, the hooks. You can imagine somebody keeping in the ropes. With combining the block and your footwork, you also train now the balance and focusing on your weight shift. This is a really good exercise to train with the lattice. And then you can combine it also with strikes, especially when you are jabbing and going forward. Your front leg could be easy attacked. So make sure that you are able to block when you are going forward and strike, as well as you are going backward. As you've seen with the hook and the side steps, is the same with the block. You have to manage now your weight shift and your balance when you're going sidewards and want to strike, or you have to block. And same as before with the hooks, imagine that you want to angle your opponent, you want to go sidely, and then you also have to block when the opponent wants to attack you and stop your angling. Now the lattice is also a good tool to focus, for example, on knee strikes, on your footwork. To understand that the step forward is also a really important engine for your strike. Now you can also use the lattice to do switch knees, for example. When you have enough space, you can also do switch rib kicks or something else. But always make sure that you are training safe, and now the focus is on your footwork. And don't forget to integrate, for example, your wall to train your TEEP and sliding TEEP. You can also train it with the fields when you're sliding from one field to the other. Now you can also drill the different distances, combining with strikes. For example, here going in the clinch and striking an elbow. And then build up step by step your combinations after your striking. And as you see, one of the last important footwork we have to train on is the circle step. This will be the next video.